Today on the Terrible Warriors, trapped in a rapidly dying recursion with no memory of how they got there, the strangers must act fast to survive an angry mob and an angrier monster. This is the final episode in the current leg of The Strange. And Derek the Bard and his Edmonton crew, they are your Terrible Warriors.
Hey, terrible listeners! Welcome back! New year, new adventures in the strange. I'm Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse, and I'm your GM for this evening. And I'm joined with...
Will Mitchell.
Wes Gunn of the 404s.
Shane Fitzgerald of Circuit 42.
Cameron Dunn of Violet Bright Gaming.
And our terrible recursors have got themselves into quite the mess. They have lost some time. They've been involved in what appears to be some kind of assassination, and there's an angry mob coming to kill them.
Remember, kids, never translate in front of your mortal enemy who wants to become a god.
Not a god.
He takes that pretty seriously.
Don't think so small. Much more than a god.
Yes, point. Yeah.
He wants to become like a Cthulhu thing. Like,
Yeah, he wants to be one of the real big bads.
He wants to be
if I remember-
Moriarty. Note pun.
Yeah.
Note spelling.
No, if I remember correctly, he basically wants to become the giant head going, show me what you've got.
No, you guys are thinking too small.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it in the debrief. If you're a Patreon subscriber,
how Wes defined to play the board when we first started
patreon.com/terrible
playing.
warriors. Patreon.com/terrible warriors. You can subscribe to us and get the debriefs where we're going to talk more about this adventure. In the meantime, though, angry mob, 19th century European clothing.
And no idea how we got to this point.
No idea how you got to this point.
And
And
someone
a dead man.
Apparently shot.
Just one dead man or several dead men?
It's just one dead man.
Execution style is how I
Yeah,
got it?
execution style. He's wearing like an old style like medical smock.
Oh, boy.
Okay, first things first, guys. We gotta be quick. Check your pockets. We're looking for
Yeah.
IDs. We're
Yes.
looking for anything to figure out who we are in this, where we are.
Yeah, shake
One thing
yourself
I check
down.
real quick, how many rounds have I got left in the gun?
Looks like you've got 5 rounds left.
Okay, so I only fired the one shot?
Only fired the one
Okay,
shot.
so one shot, one kill. That's good.
Nice. We think we've lost some time, and I'm back on Earth where I know the substances. What is Dr. Fritz on right now?
You're not on anything.
Oh, fuck. Whoa, anyway.
Well, I mean, you feel like you might be a bit drunk, but
Oh, okay. That's what I'm checking. Like, do I have
Yep.
a medical bag?
yes, you do.
Excellent.
And it just has Fritz written across it.
Nice, and like the nice gold lettering.
Yep. And there's he looks actually like he might be a doctor of some sort. He looks young. He looks maybe
Yeah.
in his late 20s, early 30s. His hair is cut very, very short. His smock has blood splattered on it, but then again, he's also missing the back of his head
Yeah.
because that Navy chambers some pretty big bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but we got a mob coming. Let's just try and get out of here.
Yeah. Did I find any pertinent documents or anything like that on me?
Not on you. Do you want to give me a roll?
Yeah. Okay.
Just see you're kind of checking the room.
Yeah.
19 on the dice.
There you go.
Okay. Well, you do. You're pretty sure that this must have been his room, that he was working on something in. Because it looks like there's some kind of almost lab table that stuff has been scattered from. It looks like you might actually be in a doctor's office of some sort. And hanging up on the wall, broken by whatever came through the window and burned it. And you're actually it smells like someone might have thrown a petrol bomb through the window. Dr. V. Frankenstein.
You had it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I disguise myself as Frankenstein?
I think that's who the mob's after.
Yeah, so they're not after us.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. We don't know.
Also, we're not hurt from the bomb.
No.
Well, we did wake up flat on our backs.
Well, no, you don't. You're not flat on your. I'm sorry, not flat on your back. You just kind of come to as you're standing around the room, and
Oh, okay.
Shane over the body. You've got Cam by the window, maybe playing lookout or something.
Yeah.
And Wes and Will are standing over in a corner, and it looks like you were rifling through something. Or
We must have been looking for something, man.
Well, that door won't hold long.
I'm just gonna open up my bag, scoop some stuff in.
There's just like books and files. Many of them are like singed or burnt badly.
I'm just gonna take whatever strikes my fancy. Just sort of trust my instincts, and then we gotta run.
Shane, give me a roll.
Okay. Yeah.
6. I'll give it to you. You're pretty sure that this guy that you shot, you actually notice that he has a scalpel in his hand. He's not burnt either. Well, or at least he looks like if he was burnt, it might have been he ran into the fire after something.
Okay.
And it looks like you probably shot him maybe as he was coming at you.
Also, self-defense.
Probably.
Okay.
Well, that's what you tell yourself that.
Yeah. Helps you sleep at night. So ways out of this room.
There is a door, or you could find some way to jump out the window.
The window doesn't have any ledges or anything, does it?
Sure it does.
Well, we could scale along the ledge, but they've proven they can throw shit this high.
The mob is in the building.
Oh, fuck, run!
Yeah, you think you're maybe 2 or 3 stories up.
Okay.
Yeah, time to go.
Rope or bed sheets around? No.
Not really, not that hasn't been burnt by the fire. Looks like it wasn't a huge fire, but...
Enough to take away anything we need.
Yeah.
Let's go through another room, out the window, and then away.
Yeah. I didn't start the fire.
So you leave the room.
Yeah.
There's an office outside of it with different doors. On the door itself is a brass nameplate that says Dr. V. Frankenstein, MD.
Okay.
Or whatever the German equivalent there is.
Yeah. Cool. Windows in this room still facing the same side or other sides? There's an office on either side of him. Mm-hmm. And then it exits out through into like the hallway. Yeah. Take our chances going to the other side, friends?
Yeah.
Well, at this point.
There's a secretary cowering. She points at you. Murderers! Murderers!
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Sorry, so exits?
Yeah, exits into the hallway.
Yeah. And then kick down another office?
Yeah, you enter into the hallway. It looks like it might be a bunch of doctors' offices.
Going straight across.
Okay. You give me a roll to kick open the door.
Yeah, sure. Fritz will leave. He's not much of a kicker. No, he's a great kicker. 14.
Today you are. It's adrenaline getting you.
I'm good at rolling anything that doesn't matter.
The door breaks off its hinges. Looks like it's locked. It was locked inside. Nobody's there.
Nah. And then looking for windows.
Yeah, you go through into it's same design as the rooms across the hall. Like a waiting room with a secretary's desk. No one's there. 3 doors leading to doctors' offices. All have German names on them. You kick open one of those doors. The windows look out into a central courtyard that the mob have gone out into.
Shit.
It looks like they might have broken down a front gate into that courtyard rather than getting into the building itself.
Oh.
Like part of the problem is you don't know what the geography of this building is.
Way out. But they have no reason to look up yet, and people generally don't.
They have literal torches and pitchforks.
Yep. So let's open it up and get onto the roof if we can.
Yep.
And as you're looking around, you realize something. This world has a slight black and white film grain to it.
Oh. Awesome. Awesome, he says. Cut to awesome card.
And you actually hear something from inside the building, though, and it's this great bellowing, angry noise and things being broken.
Oh, that would be the monster itself.
Probably what he was running into the fire to get. Well, as long as we can stay away from that, that's probably what the mob's going for.
Yeah. Or us, because it watched us kill his master.
Oh, possibly. Oh, man, and in the books, he wasn't really the bad guy, exactly.
Yeah, no, we're the bad guys!
Yeah. God, okay, guys, but we need to get out of here, man.
That terrible moment when you realize that you were Abbott and Costello.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks we killed his master. He's right!
I still say we get up on the roof.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
So yeah, open the window, quietly.
Give me a roll.
I'm
Where to go?
How to get burn?
16.
Good. Yeah. Quietly opening the window.
Quiet as a mouse. Okay, and then looking how far to the roof is it?
About one more floor. You'll have to climb up the ledge.
God.
Shane's good at climbing.
Yeah,
Shane's great at
I
climbing.
can do climbing.
Just climbs away. See you, suckers.
Is there any like ropes or
14.
cords?
No problem. You get up there.
Ooh, as he's climbing, I'm going to take the curtains down and tie them into a rope.
Sure.
Okay, I'll take the rope up with me.
You want to attach it to... There are, like, gargoyles on the roof. It is ludicrously, like, Hollywood movie gothic.
Awesome.
And as you get up onto the roof, Shane, you can see that you can actually see out over the town. Whatever this recursion is, it isn't more than, like, a block or two in size.
Oh, where the fuck are we running to?
Because at the edges of it, the entire town is surrounded by more fog.
What are you looking at me for?
I guess we need to run to...
We have to be really sure if we want to use that.
Yeah,
That could lead us into even hotter water.
true.
Yeah.
We just need to get some more...
I was
perfect
looking at
transition.
Wes and basically suggesting that he use his little grenade thing, but that's probably not the best idea right now.
The building also has a giant lightning rod that someone's attached to one of the chimneys.
Beautiful. So yeah, just climb up the rope,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
I'll climb up as well.
and then pull up.
The angry mob, and you realize that the angry mob seems to only have about 20 phrases that they go through. That they're more or less just repeating over and over again. Probably not awakened.
Yeah, probably not.
They're literally just functions of the recursion.
So in this recursion, like they probably just play through this
This film.
film over and over and over again. Oh, that's fucked up.
What?
Like, why can't I get sent to like a recursion of a pornography or something like that? Like,
Oh my god, there is totally a porno recursion.
Way more than one.
Patreon exclusive R-rated episode. No.
No.
No. I draw a line, and that is where I draw the line.
Yep, that's a good line to draw.
I see enough I know where that would be going.
Says the man who knows the pornomancers.
So anyways, does it sound like we would have time when we're on the roof to enter a trance and translate to fucking anywhere else?
You're not sure. You're also not sure where you are right now either.
Yeah, that makes it much harder to translate properly, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you're still kind of coming out of the effects of the last try. You're probably stuck here for another hour or two at least.
Okay, so that means we gotta make like the trees and get the fuck out of here.
Can I?
Guys,
I'm
this is
so glad you're back to yourself.
guys, this is like a movie, right? And like an old movie, black and white. You know what they wouldn't show at that time? Bathrooms. So if we go to a bathroom, nobody's gonna go there.
If there even is one.
If this is... Yeah, I was just going to say, if
'Cause,
this
like-
reality is based on the fiction that it came from, then bathrooms might not even exist.
Yeah, but I don't think they would have scripted like the secretary's office of the urologist across the hall from Frankenstein. You know?
Well, okay, let's just start jumping roofs and get away from friggin' Daddy's little monster down there.
Yeah, time's wasted.
Oh, smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Monster! Heathen! Devils! We must kill them!
Can I like do a distraction and
Please
yell like the monster? He's getting away!
Give me a roll.
Okay. 11.
That'll do it.
Nice.
They just hear the monster is getting away.
Monsters! Heathens!
Devils! Get them! And the angry mob literally runs the opposite way out back into the courtyard and runs out into the street.
Why are we afraid of them?
I don't know, man.
Well, there are like 40 of them, and they all have torches and pitchforks.
That's fair.
Some of them have torches and pitchforks.
Thank God for mob mentality.
Yeah, there's no justice like angry mob.
I squint my eyes to see which one of them's didn't have enough costuming from the costume trailer and has like a Rolex and like a t-shirt.
So you're looking for the hole in the group?
Yeah.
It's because it's a mixture of popular like film tropes and everything.
Okay.
It's not quite
not
that.
quite that.
Yeah.
So I can't go
Hole's not there. He's too
Like
busy
to put it this way, the mob actually
Yes,
does represent a serious threat if they go after you because there are a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it's a mob, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just poking fun at like the tropes of the era, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I used to just have fun watching these old movies and be like, ah, look, that guy's wearing a Rolex. Like,
Yeah. So let's get off this building before Frankenstein's monster kills us.
Yeah, now that we can
Yeah.
safely.
Is there a nearby roof to jump to, or
Sure.
cool?
You're gonna have to make me another check.
Oh god.
Fail, plummet.
I don't have my crazy mind powers anymore. I'm going to spend a little bit of effort to run across.
Okay, spend 3 points of might.
Okay. Got 14.
You're
plus
good.
whatever.
Wes?
7.
Shane, give me a roll.
I'm gonna spend might on this if I can.
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
You also have, I believe, a climb or running and climbing? Yeah, you're going to be...
Okay.
Okay.
20.
You rolled a 20 anyway.
Oh shit!
So, like,
Cam, give me
as
a
you're
roll.
both jumping. 18.
Okay, so Wes starts falling, but with your 20, you get the major effect. You manage to catch him just as he slips. Caster jumps and doesn't quite make the roof. He grabs onto the ledge and he starts falling down. It's all very dramatic.
In our heads, the piano music comes to a crescendo.
The actual piano music comes to a crescendo.
Yeah.
You realize that you've been blocking it out this whole time. There is actually a dramatic score to this
Oh
recursion.
no!
And
No,
you,
but that's great.
yeah, you catch him and you drag him back up onto the roof.
I'm
Well,
just kind of imagining the bit from Call of Duty 4 where Soap is jumping for the helicopter, but he almost falls out and they catch him.
Yeah.
now we're back to being buddy cop film again. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Means we can never sneak
Will,
in
can I
this
see your sheet for a
universe,
second?
Of course you can see my
If
shit.
the media...
We also know when stuff's sneaking up on us. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're just going to get scared.
Oh God, I'm so glad I was unconscious for this part. He's actually humming his own theme music.
Give me an intellect check, Will.
I will give you an intellect check. I got a 14.
Okay. As you move away from it, you realize there was almost a background feeling in your mind. There is something definitively of the strange in that building. And you think that might be why you were in there in the first place.
Ah. Whoa, guys. There's something not from this recursion. Something strange back there. And I don't think it's just the monster. I think that's what what we were sent there for, and I don't think we got it yet.
Oh, you mean to tell me we got to go back into that building that's got an angry mob on rails, and possibly Frankenstein's monster?
Well, but guys, if the mob's on rails, we can just be part of it.
Do you still have a mind thing where you can find
We
out
also
why
need to
we
get-
shot him? Or
Premonition.
I'm
But you
I was
have to
gonna
be near the body for
I gotta
that.
be
Okay.
near it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it has the mob dispersed.
I was gonna say
No.
one.
It's a mob.
Of course not. Yeah.
I'm gonna say one. Whatever's in there, it might be the only thing that can get us home. 2, for us to know what the hell's going on, he's got to be at the body so he can do his premonition shit.
Oh man! All right, let's do it. Let's go back. I'm in it to win it.
Well, but maybe we should take like a moment just to breathe, because some people.
You want to make some recovery checks,
That's what I
folks?
was kind of thinking.
Okay, everybody roll me a d6.
after clanging off the building, like,
4 plus 1 because he's awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
So that'll recover all of your spent points.
Yeah.
3.
Okay, so where are you at? Assuming you're recovering some intellect?
Yep. Back up to 4.
Shane? That's a 6.
Awesome.
6 plus, how much do you give? It doesn't matter. You've gained back everything you've used.
3.
Plus,
Plus
okay,
1, right?
you're good. Everybody except Wes is back up to full.
Yeah. Well, I had to blow through like pretty much.
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now start giving me rolls to jump back to the building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do we need to jump? Maybe we could swing over. We still have that curtain rope.
You want to try and tightrope walk the
No,
curtain?
No, swing in through a window. That
Oh.
messed up.
Trying to balance.
No, I fall to my death. I rolled a 4.
Oh god.
Okay, well, Caster just like, works for me! Runs across, jumps, misses the ledge.
I like to missed it by that much.
Well, maybe somebody else will have a chance to catch him.
Yeah,
It's like the bit from Tremors where they're gonna try and pole vault and Earl starts going. He's like, oh yeah, and falls back on his ass.
I just imagine him trying to do like swimming up.
as he's falling, Looney Tunes suspended in the air for a moment. Okay, you throw out
I'm
the
throwing up the curtain to try and
yeah,
catch him.
and
16.
Caster is able to grab the curtain as you swing across. But it means that Fritz, who isn't that strong,
Not
is
really.
being dragged across the tiles on the roof.
I'm grabbing Fritz.
He'll do.
Oh,
9.
okay.
And Richter jumps and grabs onto Fritz as caster slot. You're going to take, let's go with 4 points of might damage.
Okay, just for the record, I already took 4 points of bite damage in the previous recursion that hasn't been dealt with.
Oh, did you not? Oh, yeah, that's right, you did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have 11 might total.
Yep.
Wait, how does that work?
You have 3. You're at 3 might now.
Okay.
Okay.
As you slam into the building, you would have taken more if you'd slammed into the street, though.
Of course.
Well, yeah. Let's pull him up, and I'm going to do some medicine. And hopefully, it'll go better than it normally does.
Give me a roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn... I'm definitely burning intellect.
Okay. If you do medicine, you'll give him a recovery check. Then you can use Revised Flesh on him, which gives him a +2 to his recovery check as well. Give me a medicine roll.
Here we go. In typical Fritz fashion, I rolled a 7. But I do have...
You are trained in medicine.
I am trained
Oh, wait, no, you're specialized in medicine.
I'm specialized in medicine.
Which is fine. You're good, Wes. You can make me one more recovery check and do it at a +2.
4.
Great. Do you want to gain that back in might?
Sure do.
Fritz literally lays on hands on you. Like, he does some actual medicining, but it heals way better than it should.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh.
There's actually, like, the fractals move across his flesh, and the wounds actually, like, knit back together.
You guys saw that too, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're starting to figure out this strange thing pretty well.
Thanks. All right.
So you're back up on the building. You still haven't managed to get across the street back the way you came yet.
All right, let's do this again. Jump across again.
Oh my god, what the hell?
He's happy he has legs.
He's got a body. He's
Bring it
got
off for much longer.
15.
You make it.
Oh my god.
You lie curled on the rooftop on the other side like, oh my god, I made it. Okay, Fritz.
It's never occurred to you we could climb down, go across the street, and go...
Damn it!
Well, there's still a mob. I assume that we were still jumping because there's still the mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fly anymore.
The mob goes back in through the gates after having followed the distraction out.
Running across, jumping. Shit.
More like running across, jumping, plummeting.
Trips on the
Wes, do you want to give me a speed check and see if you can catch him?
Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to... 13.
You barely catch him.
Yeah, just like the tassels on the end of the curtain.
Yeah. You're like 8 or 10 feet off the ground now.
I'll make my own way up, guys. And just like hops down.
Yeah.
Okay. Shane?
We're climbing down.
Don't leave me up here by myself.
Yeah, he's got a point. I'll go jump over and see if...
I don't even need to make story anymore. I just need to put you guys in situations.
15.
You're good. Trent is fine. Trent climbs down easily. Give me a roll for Richter.
Okay, so you're climbing down.
I'm just getting out of there, yes.
You want to climb or you want to try and parkour across
You
the
said you
street?
didn't want to leave him alone.
That's fair, yeah, I'll go.
What else?
Okay, you jump. Trent jumps over to the next roof. Shane,
What else?
just give me a sec.
Yeah.
Shane,
I don't want to leave Fritz alone, so I'm going to climb down to him.
okay, give me a roll.
Okay.
You're trained in it, so it's
What was
easier.
your thing?
I was thinking, because he's already across, if there's something for me to climb up, I can climb the rope up, and then we can all get across.
Not.
But there's nothing to pile up.
No.
Great.
Okay, so
As
I'll
you-
go down to you. 11.
You're fine.
Okay.
You climb down easily. You're trained
right.
in climbing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll all meet back at Frankenstein's body.
Yeah.
Great. How do you get to Frankenstein's body?
Well, we just climb back through the window and go to that room. I assume me and...
Okay.
Wes.
Is that what you get? You two are going to do that and just climb down from the roof?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Give me one more roll. I'm really more interested in just seeing if you roll a 1 at this point.
6.
Yeah, that's fine.
15.
You're
wow, constant 15s.
Yeah,
for jumping.
You're good. Okay, you guys climb back.
Alive.
You guys climb back into the room with Frankenstein's body in it. The angry mob are charging through the building at this point. The monster is breaking apart the building.
Okay. They're up in the building.
Yeah.
Do we have a better sense of the shape of the place now?
Yeah, it's like a. It's not
a
like
big square, right?
Yeah, with the gate right here. Then the streets are running along kind of either side of it.
Yeah.
And you were able to jump from. There's a courtyard in the middle. You were able to jump in over there, and then you jumped back over.
Okay, so I'm looking for entrances the mob hasn't used.
It's an old style university.
Yeah, there's tons of openings, but if it could be opened, they would have.
Yeah, they've gone through the main doors, which are kind of back over here, and then there are just ground level offices and classrooms that you could break in through. But other than that,
yeah. But I mean, they've already broken in, and they don't know we're not part of the mob.
Just sneak in, saying.
So let's.
Do you have torches or pitchforks?
Have they dropped any?
Nope.
Is there a torch in the portcullis alcove they busted?
Give me a roll.
Or just pick up a boulder.
Oh god!
Guys, the table's only so big.
I know. You were curious about ones.
Do you roll a 1?
I sure did.
Damn it!
This game hates me.
The mob is, as they're running by a hallway, see you out a window. Heathen! Monsters! Devils! Get them!
And it's time to run.
Yup. Cue the Benny Hill music.
These guys are programmed. Fritz is gonna get their attention. It's like, oh yeah, whoa, fuck your god and his rules, man.
Heathens, devils, monsters, get them.
Great. Just make sure that they get it there. And then the building is a great big square. And he said there's about 40 of them.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna run out into the main sort of square, sort of to get some of them behind them, and then he's gonna lap the building. But not so fast that not so fast that they can't. Not so fast that they're going to spread out too much.
Yeah.
Because they're a mob. The mobs tend to march with their pitchforks and torches. Yep. They don't run. So yeah, he's going to see if that works.
Give me a roll.
Oh god. That is a 20.
Okay, you have distracted the mob.
Fuck yes. So yeah.
You got to keep running away from them though, but you've distracted the mob.
Rule 0: cardio.
The problem is you're the only one in the group who can sense objects from the strange.
That is a problem. Hopefully somebody can take my place.
Does anyone else realize that he basically just kind of did the whole Shatner pooping on the Prime Directive thing? He basically just looked in and went, "Your god is a lie."
Yeah, more or less.
The estate has no prime directive, though.
Yeah, true. We do not. So yeah, I just keep on jogging for a while. Hey guys, can somebody take my place? A few minutes later, no, really, please. Come on, man.
Keep running.
You're starting to get tired.
Yeah. Keep running. You need to lose a few pounds.
So
He's a pretty thin guy.
I have no use for this dead body, but
Yeah, we
Will's
need
character
him up
does,
there
so
to
I'm
do
gonna
his
try and
premonition thing.
fireman hold the corpse and
So
take him
Whoa,
with
whoa,
me.
whoa. This mob is out after heathens and all the other 3 categories that they're screaming about.
Heathens, monsters, devils, get them as a category?
Yeah, I think so. Anyways,
Yeah.
you're going to fireman carry around a dead corpse with the back of its head blown off in 19th century London.
Bavaria.
Germany-esque.
Bavaria, as fictionalized by Hollywood in the 40s, where they were trying to paint all the Germans as savages because of Nazi Germany.
Devils, heathens, monsters, get them.
Yeah,
They're not distracted by
They kind of vary up the order of those first 3.
of course, yeah. But that being said, we need to switch places with Dr. Fred. Somebody who could actually run a lap.
Will, give me a roll.
Yeah, he's just looking right at me. I'm trained at running,
I'm going to spend some speed.
which I've been trying to say
Okay,
for the last
spend 3
half hour.
speed.
I don't know.
Stop Stop that!
Roll towards the middle of the table, not towards
Hit one of the
Shane.
books, yeah.
Well, it doesn't help. I got a 2.
They're starting to gain on you.
Okay, I'm gonna swap out.
That initial 20 got you a fair bit of
They got me
distance
several,
on them, but yeah.
I am going to swap out with him because I am trained in running, and we need his premonition bullshit to get us the hell out
Okay,
of
how
here.
are you swapping out with them? Are you going to try and dive through a window or behind a bush or something?
I think, like, get around a corner and then behind a bush.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay.
Not going to be a terribly difficult roll, but
Oh, don't you
Is
dare roll
it? You said
one.
it is terribly difficult?
I said not terribly
okay.
difficult, but...
So
Can you,
I'll
like,
find a way to have a 1.
Can you like spend speed or something?
I'm going to spend some more speed.
Okay, so you're down,
I'm down to
5
5
speed.
Which is good, because... Oh, no, never mind. I rolled an 18.
Well, you jump behind a bush as Shane jumps out an open window.
Yep.
And you just shout at them and start running. Give me roll me a d20, Shane.
We're just like literally
We're all
pulling
the way
off a
down there.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
As
And
there's
just to be safe, I'm going to
monsters.
spend the speed as well.
Sure.
Okay. 4.
You're lapping. You're still keeping pace. Keep in mind, you're trained in running as well,
Yeah.
so...
Okay. Then I'm going to hustle my ass up to the office and premonition around.
Give me a d20 check. Oh, yeah, premonition. Okay, spend your intellect.
Yeah.
But you don't need to because you got edge.
I got an 11.
You're fine. So what you get is smokiness is Frankenstein wrestling with his monster.
Yeah.
The petrol, like the gas kit bottle, flies through the window, hits the side, sets things up in flames. The monster runs away. Frankenstein's wailing after it. You guys skid in the door. You showed, holy crap, you sounding drunk. Holy crap, it's Dr. Frankenstein, guys. Get him! And Richter looks at you, he's like, what? And Frankenstein picks up a scalpel, he's like, you maniacs! It was brilliant, it was my creation! I've given it life! And charges at you with the scalpel, and then Richter shoots him. Accidentally hits him in the head. And then it hits about the point in time that you guys arrived on.
Okay.
This is all your fault.
Yeah, apparently.
So at some point between Moriarty screwing with our trance and us ending up over the body of Dr. Frankenstein,
We put a couple drinks in us and...
you got
Did he put something in your tea or?
Probably not. Nothing I would have put in myself. And recursions do weird things when they mess up.
Well, it's also possible you might have arrived here, you might have had some time, you might have decided to drink your troubles away trying to figure out where the fuck you were, and
Yeah,
then...
I mean, it is Bavaria.
Derek, is this how you would reboot The Hangover?
Maybe.
Cool.
I am okay with this.
Okay, but none of that was
How do
the
we gain
thing
money?
the Strange we're looking for.
Oh God! What if the monster's the thing from The Strange?
It definitely
The
feels like
monsters-
it's down that way in the hall.
Of course.
Yeah.
I can't do a premonition specifically for that, can
Not
I?
unless you can get in contact with it or in line, or at least really close to it.
That seems a little odd that would be...
But what
the
if
thing
it's an
from Strange.
awakened?
Yeah, what if Frankenstein's monster's awakened?
That would be very interesting, because, like, I'm thinking from what Moriarty told us, like, Sherlock Holmes was, like, the key figure to all the Holmesian
Yes,
recursions.
but
When-
everybody thinks of Frankenstein. They think of Frankenstein's monster. The story isn't about Frankenstein's monster. The story is about Dr. Victor Frankenstein making Frankenstein's monster. It
Yeah.
implies that motherfucker is the source of the recursion.
He's the subject of all the action.
Yeah.
Everybody stop and think in horror about what you might have done for a moment there.
We may have...
We just gave him a great...
No. If we've killed him, this recursion's about to end.
Shit.
Roar! Smash, 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 smash.
Okay, we need to calm the big guy down, and we need to get him the hell out of here.
Alright, I'm trying to remember, how do you calm down the new Adam? Well, you give him a woman, right? Isn't that Bride of Frankenstein stuff?
Yeah, maybe. Oh God, I gotta talk him down. Go, give him to me.
Just see the
Hey, Adam! Ladle! You reaching in your pocket, you do still have a ladle in there.
Why? Every recursion I have one now.
It's an awesome cipher. I'm just gonna check on my medical bag. Do I have any like high grade horse tranquilizer?
Maybe the
Like-
tavern ran out of cups. Who
Probably.
knows?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what the 19th century equivalent of that would be.
Giant
huge dose of
glass
laudanum.
syringe.
Pretty much
Yeah.
every situation
Yeah.
we've been in, the ladle is definitely not the strangest
Oh,
thing.
oh.
And the slug, how did it come across?
It's a very menacing looking syringe that you just have in your coat pocket.
I'm just gonna.
You have a cipher. That slug is in fact a cipher.
Oh, sweet.
You don't know what it does.
Apparently, it melts things. Slash
Well, you also
SCFI.
you also have a meltol.
Meltol!
Oh, I do still have the meltol. Sorry, my ciphers aren't actually on my page.
I know. I wrote them all down for what you have. So basically, you still have your meltol. You used your enduring shield to survive the explosion.
Yeah.
Wes has his recursion collapsing grenade. Shane has his focus hook and his multiphasic module. Cam has his vanisher and his spying grenade still.
Nice.
Okay, so first thing I need to establish something. When I was up on top, you said that the fog only went out like a couple square blocks.
Yeah.
Poke my head out briefly of the window. Does it look like it's coming closer?
No.
Okay, so we're now dealing with this thing going.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I think don't think it's gonna be slow. I think credits are gonna roll, and we're done.
Done. Yeah. So we need to get this guy, see if he's awakened.
Yeah.
And if he's not, then at which point the best thing we could do is either I pop the recursion collapsing grenade and it ejects us to
Who knows?
who knows where, or we try and do it ourselves and take the risk with the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that in mind, you can go into the next room with Frankenstein's monster.
Hey, it's not hard to find
Didn't I
it.
suggest this to you like half an hour ago? You popped the grenade.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to use it unless he plays My Little Pony Land.
You want to make? We want to
To
make
be
sure.
perfectly
we're rolling
honest,
at the
I'm
right
pretty sure
time.
I'm pretty sure My Little Pony would be too big a recursion for that.
I'll use it anyways.
And
at
it'll still
principle.
collapse it locally.
It might collapse a small enough, just enough area to pop you guys out into the strange,
Yeah.
which may in fact be preferable.
Yeah, well, to me, anyways, I hate My Little Pony. Sorry, fans of it, if you're fans of it. Not my
I
thing.
threatened them with it. I thought it would be hilarious.
To be fair, if it were me, I'd be saving it for when he dumps us into Five Nights at Freddy's.
These are all possibilities.
Don't
Anyways,
act like you.
It's
wouldn't
become
do
at
it.
this point a thing I may never actually do to them because it's just more fun to hang it over their heads.
Sort of Damocles, man.
Yeah.
It's never pissed me off or.
Yeah. So yeah, Dr. Fritz is gonna get some knockout juice ready and follow.
Yeah, you see it. First of all, it is built on the gigantic scale. It is 8 feet tall. It's got the bolts in its neck. It's sewn together. It's not wearing any clothes. And as it turns around to face you, you never saw it from the front in your vision, Will.
Yeah.
Its entire chest from about there down and slowly working its way upwards through it is what looks like a hole into the strange.
Oh. He's like a half-finished living in Apposite Gate.
Very possibly.
Oh man.
Okay, refresh my memory on what an opposite gate is.
It's like a Stargate.
Well, there's also translation gates as well. It's a something gate,
It's
maybe.
a something gate. Yeah. It's a door where there should not be a door to places we should not have doors to. That's probably why we capped him.
Because we realized he was going to build that and it was going to become this.
Yeah.
But now, what do we do about that?
Great question.
It starts coming towards you.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, big guy, we need to talk this
Give me a
through.
roll.
Yeah.
You're just going to try and keep it occupied?
Yeah, persuasion. As I'm training it. A 3. Ladle.
Everybody else's actions?
Can I fast talk it?
Give me a roll.
Try.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
12.
Not enough.
No. Just like, listen! And try to punch me in the face.
I want to hit it with my
Oh
knockout
yeah.
juice.
Wes, as you're trying to talk to it, it bats you aside. You take 2 might damage.
Okay.
Cam, it bats you aside. You take 2 might damage.
Key.
All right, man. You just gotta calm the hell down, and I'm gonna try and stab.
Give
it
me a
with
roll.
my knockout.
Because it's a physical attack, it's going to be using your might. Do you want to spend any effort?
I would love to spend some effort.
Okay, how much you spending? 1 or 2?
I'll spend 1.
Okay, knock off 3 might points.
Okay, and I got an 18.
You manage to jab it in its leg and push it and push the plunger down. This was what used to be the slug, right?
Oh.
Are you using the horse tranquilizer or the slug?
Horse tranquilizer.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to destroy the thing. Because I don't know what the slug does exactly.
Oh. And, yeah, you practically face plant as you get it in just above the knee into... and it... Wham! Flat on its back. And whatever the gate thing is in it, it's slowly spreading. You're thinking this thing may not be awakened. It may actually have... It's possible the Frankenstein in this reality... either your coming here did it. Actually, just give me a strength. Give me a roll.
Strange lore.
Yeah,
What is this?
you're trained in it.
I got a 9. No, wait, that's a 6.
It's possible that something altered this reality, or that Dr. Frankenstein might have been given something that he shouldn't have to include in it.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
Or just that something about this recursion messed up, glitched somewhere along the way. These things happen.
So can we fix it?
You don't even know what's going on with it.
No, of course not.
It looks like it might be some kind of gate.
So we can theoretically we can jump through it.
Yes. You hear the angry mob. They've obviously found Frankenstein's office. String him up! For his crimes against God and man!
We can't feasibly take 40 people on, man.
No.
We won't be able to translate out of here before they kill us.
Are you thinking...
Jumping through.
Because you were looking for it earlier. Wes, give me a roll.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, no. The recursion is definitely starting to collapse. They've reached the end. They've reached the end point of this movie.
Yeah,
You can hear the theme music coming to the big close.
Get the fuck in here, McCready, now!
Okay.
You have managed to outrun the mob. The mob has gone back into mob cycle.
Right.
And they have found Frankenstein. You will be able to get up to the where everyone else is, though.
Okay, I run like hell up to them.
You will be, like, barely in time. The mist is starting to fill the hallways now.
Oh, great.
We
I'm jumping
through.
Head first.
Yeah, bailing out of this reality and...
Okay.
Screw it, out we go.
Okay. And you dive through.
His chest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Big dude.
And you feel yourself falling somewhere off in the distance. You actually see yourself falling. You feel like you're falling through the strange itself. Somewhere off in the distance, you see, shooting across the sky is, you swear to God, it looks like someone turned the back of a trailer truck into a rocket. And it's covered in mechanical bees, and it's just covered in this blue corona as it zooms across the strange. Mutor can make cameo appearance.
Of course.
Mutants of Orbit will have aired that episode by this point. And you hit something. And when you look up, you're not in the strange anymore. All you see is white light, and we're going to cut at that cutscene.
Okay.
Just at that cliffhanger. Something white light as your eyes haven't quite adjusted yet.
That kind of like buzzing almost sound.
Well, you're not sure. But that's going to end this little jaunt into the strange. And I hope you've enjoyed our strangers trying to survive in this brave, weird new world of theirs. I'm Derek the Bard for Chasing the Muse. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, you do hear one thing as you see the just the white light. You're focusing, but you hear in the distance, kind of blurry. There's an alarm going off. They're coming through the gates. They're coming through the gates. Everyone, get ready. And that's where we'll cut.
Damn it.
Okay.
That leaves me just like infinite different possible things I could throw you into at that point. I'm Jared the Bard for Chasing the Muse. I've been your GM for this evening and for this strange campaign, which is now on episode 8, guys. Woo. And I'm joined with
Will Mitchell.
Wes Gunn.
Shane Fitzgerald.
Cameron Dunn.
We're not sure when we're going to do another episode of The Strange, but when we do, it's just gonna get weirder. And in honor of Shade's words, this leg is titled Nightmares and Nope. Be seeing you.
And that does it for The Strange for now. We'll return to it one day, but if you're a Patreon supporter, head on over to the page right now. The debrief is available for you to download, the complete campaign is packaged, and the postcards are being sent in the mail. Well, you don't go to the page for that. They're in the mail. You're actually gonna get a physical postcard. That's kind of cool. And The Terrible Warriors has new episodes every Thursday and every Tuesday, and on Tuesday we return to Mutants in Orbit, our annual visit of the After the Bomb world. And okay, so we didn't really get into orbit yet, but I guarantee you this time we're doing it. I mean, we ended going into space in the last episode. We are in transit. The mutants are in orbit. And you can follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. You can support us at patreon.com/Terrible Warriors, where you would get a debrief, a complete campaign, a postcard. You could even be a named NPC in a future campaign, or even sit at the chair like Andrew and Anderson did this month in Mutants in Orbit and Ravenloft. Until we meet again, dear listener, thank you for listening and downloading, liking, sharing, reviewing. Thank you for playing the games. Thank you for telling stories. Thank you, you know it, for being a terrible warrior.